All right. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you making your time available to join us here this morning. Very shortly, we will be joined by Meghan Kenny, Marketing Manager at Mutual of Omaha. We really appreciate Meghan making her time available to help us out with this project here today. It's actually one of the last official things Meghan will do is Meghan Kenny. She got married last fall, and she's going to be going through the arduous process with Social Security Administration of changing her name here next week, but we are really happy that she's joined us. Meghan, thanks for joining us this morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. All right. As Mike said, my name is Meghan Kenny, soon to be Meghan Partem, and I'm the Long-Term Care Marketing Manager here at Mutual of Omaha. As you know, Mutual is very committed to the long-term care marketplace, and we always look for ways to help the business grow. And one of the great ways we found to do so is with our long-term care marketing credits program. We started this program back in 2015, and we continue to see great engagement. So today, I'm going to walk through a handful of the key features, the functions, and then the tools that you have available to you so you can learn more about the program and then hopefully take advantage of the program. It shouldn't take too much of your time, but there is some good stuff to go over. So long-term care marketing credits program. So how do you qualify? That might be one of the first questions that you might ask. Whenever you place 5 applications with Mutual of Omaha, so that is the fifth full long-term care application that is submitted and placed after October 1st, 2019, then you start accruing marketing credits. And you'll keep earning your credits on all the placed business until September 30th of this year, 2020. So again, the placement window for 2020 is October 1st through September 30th. So technically you're starting to accrue those applications right now. Here to the right of the screen is our marketing credits flyer. I'll go over that a little bit later, but it really does kind of give a lay of the land of the program. But that's how you qualify to be able to receive marketing credits. So one of the next questions you might ask is, that's how you qualify, but how much are you going to earn of these marketing credits? And our credits are payable at 1% of the annual new business premium, so that 1% of the ANBP, and then 1 credit equals $1. So zoomed here on the right of the screen is an example that is available on the flyer. Technically, if you look at it, the premium is accruing here on applications 1 through 4. But at that 5 mark here in the blue, that is when you start seeing that 1% of AMPP. So, for example, $2,200, 1% of that is $22. So at application number 5, once it's placed, then you will have $22 of marketing credits that you can redeem. So that's how you qualify, and this is how you're going to earn. But then the good part, right? What can I use the credits for? So long-term marketing credits are reimbursements, and they're used for funds that to kind of offset the costs that you spend in order to grow your long-term care marketing. So it could be purchasing long-term care leads, earning a CLTC designation, conducting seminars, printing costs, so like ink, or if you're printing a mailer or postage for mailings. Those are all great examples of those kind of purchases that you can use to be able to redeem those marketing credits that you earn. That's how you qualify, and how much you will earn, and what you can use them for. So if you have any questions about what is redeemable, it may not be, but we always encourage you to reach out to Mike or whomever to be able to, and if he has questions, he can reach out to us, but that is the overview. So moving on from those, redemption. So all of your marketing credits must be redeemed by November 30th, 2020. So reminder again, the placement window for accruing business is October 1st to September 30th. And then the redemption is November 30th. So there is a little bit of a cushion there because we know there's a little bit of a tail on placed business. And in order to receive the redemption credits, you must submit a paid invoice or receipt along with the marketing credit reimbursement form. There is a screen grab here on the right side of my screen that kind of gives an overview of this. Now, there's one thing, if you've used this program in the past, I just want to give you a heads up on. In previous years, we would be able to send checks as well as ACH payments. Moving forward this year at Mutual of Omaha, company-wide for any kind of marketing program a marketing credit program that we have, it is ACH only. So that's direct deposit only. That is going to be new. In former years, we did accept checks or we did send checks out, but we'll no longer be doing it. This is a new standard, and it really should help speed up the reimbursement process just to make things more efficient. So just wanted to bring attention to that change for 2020. So that is the basics of the program itself, but you want to check your balance. So throughout the year, you should be notified of your current balance as you accrue marketing credits, but this is always available on Sales Professional Access. If you ever need a refresher on what your number is, not only is this recording going to be available, as Mike mentioned, but you can also go to Sales Professional Access. So I'm going to pop out of my presentation here and bring it up here. So this is Sales Professional Access, as you're aware, and under the Sales and Marketing tab, under Rewards, there's a Long-Term Care Marketing Credits little drop down here. This is the page that has all the information that I just went over. So if you ever need a refresher or have questions, there really is no limit to the number of credits you can earn. The details of the flyer that I referenced is right here. It goes through the example so you have an idea of what your AMBP is and what your marketing credits would be. The reimbursement form. Now, I just want to bring attention, the reimbursement form does have the person's contact information that you can send it to. And then here, it doesn't show anything for me because I'm not accruing marketing credits, but here at the very bottom of the screen, you should be able to check your current marketing credit account balance. Now, this is updated mid-month every month, so it should be updated with your live data right now. If it isn't, there might not be on that 5 application placed threshold just yet. Check back next month. So, for example, you should be able to check your balance at any time, but this is only updated once a month. So, if you submit a reimbursement form, you get your credits reimbursed to you. That data, that reimbursement will not be reflected on this screen until the following month, just as if you were at a 2-placed application, and this month you submitted and placed 3 additional applications. Those accrued marketing credit balances will be not available to be able to be checked here until the following month. So it's a great idea just to come here and constantly check this. If they have marketing credits on the mind, just to check this area right here. So this is pretty straightforward, but I'm here at the end of the call. If you have any other questions about long-term care marketing credits, please just let me know and I can give some insight for you. But that's all I have as far as a very, very high level for long-term care marketing credits here at Mutual of Omaha. It's a great program, so please take advantage of it.
Thanks, Megan. Outstanding job. And speaking of outstanding, it is an outstanding program. I'm going to switch over and put my screen, be able to show it, because I want to spend a couple minutes and talk about the MedSup and dental marketing credits program. Very similar. The most important thing to note about this that's not structural is that some of the accounting processes and such have changed with Mutual. The deadline is now the deadline. It's the agent's responsibility to get the material and get it to Mutual by the deadline so as they're able to process this, okay? The ability to get exceptions, which we've done on a very limited basis in the past, is not going to be there as we go forward. They've changed some of the internal bookkeeping processes and that sort of thing. It's important to note you're going to get multiple notifications both from Mutual and from AIM about this. You're going to have access to the materials in terms of forms that you need. You can go get that right there on the website. So we encourage you strongly to stay on top of this because it is a great way for the production that you've done to be rewarded by virtue of getting hard expenses you've had for leads and different things like that, get reimbursed for that. So we really like this opportunity. We have had a lot of agents who have capitalized on it, and they're very, very happy with it. So stepping away from that for a second and taking a look at the MedSup Dental Marketing Credits Program. We'll kind of start at the back and then come back to the front. Megan talked about your ability to check your balances and such. That exists within the same framework as what she showed you, except there's a different tab for MedSup/dental. Okay, so qualifying is a bit different in that you have to have business issued each month to be able to qualify. So you're going to have to write some MedSups or some dental to be able to qualify for the program. And the credits are based on 1% of the new business premium that is issued. And marketing credits, each marketing credit equals $1. We've had agents that have gotten reimbursed significantly north of $1,000 based on the volume of the business that we do. Medicare Sup is different in a lot of ways than long-term care, and one of the biggest ways that you all are familiar with is the fact that you have so much in the way of guaranteed issue business, and you also have a significant amount of replacement business. Medicare Sup is very much of a commodity as long as people do not have significant changes in their health. In a lot of cases, they have the ability to move from carrier X to carrier Z. In many states, they have the ability to make that move in effectively a guaranteed issue situation. They may be using different terminology, but at the end of the day, they're not being underwritten. So you'll note over here under the Medicare Sup box that it says that these 5 issued app minimum per month. It excludes what they call internal and affiliate conversions, and that means that if you're moving from Mutual of Omaha to United of Omaha, that's excluded. Okay, and it also excludes guarantee issue business. So you're going to be rewarded handsomely for the fully underwritten business that you submit, but if you're in a state where you can move clients from A to Z, F to Q, R to X, that will not be rewarded. All right. Additionally, you've got that 2 issued app minimum on the dental plan. Mutual's dental plan is something that agents, once they see it, we find them making the most of it. Seen tons and tons of articles in the last 6 to 8 months about how important dental is in terms of the perception of the market out there, which is the seniors, the retirees. It's actually something that they have a great deal of concern about because the Medicare program doesn't allow for that to be incorporated through the Medicare Sup portion of it. This way, they're able to get good coverage. They're able to get themselves taken care of. They're able to get a lot of the key stuff that they value in terms of cleanings and that sort of stuff, the routine stuff. That's all able to be taken care of. So kind of a refresher down here. You can see this. These marketing credits, you can use them for a ton of different eligible activities. That's going to help you going forward. It's going to help you build your business. You're going to get reimbursed for or can get reimbursed for leads that are purchased from vendors, advertising fees, equipment, website development, conference fees. If you've got a subscription to like a CSG program, something like that you're paying for, you can get reimbursed from that. And Mutual, this is a little bit of a different twist on the Medicare Sup side. They will allow you to get some of their branded swag out of their company collection store. And they've got some nice stuff out there. So if you like to have company branded material or clothing to be able to wear during the summertime, if you're a golf shirt kind of person in the warmer weather, you can pick that up, and you can pick it up with the Mutual of Omaha logo up there on the, I guess it'd be on the breast, the colder or the fall and spring type things. They do have long sleeve stuff where you can have it put on the cuff, that type of thing. So it's kind of nice to be able to pick that up as well as some of this other kind of stuff. All right. And it's important to note here that you got to reach that minimum number of eligible apps within that criteria. So you can't combine MedSup and dental apps to qualify, but you're going to be taking and combining the numbers that are generated as a result of those 2 categories, and you'll see that showing up in one account balance. So, and again, probably more important than anything else, you've got to pay attention to this. You're going to get multiple notifications on it. You've got the ability to go right online anytime you want and check your balance. you've got the ability to go online and get the forms that you need and get those submitted to Mutual to get that reimbursement. And as Megan noted before, they've transitioned away from paper. Everything will be taken care of using the ACH process going forward. It's important to note if you get squeamish about that, it's the way that you're getting paid. So everybody should have some comfort with Mutual being able to find the right account to put that money into. So, okay, well, that wraps this part up.
I want to thank you for coming on board today, as usual. We appreciate the time you spend with us, and good luck selling out there, okay, folks? Thank you.